The high-speed rail linking KL and Singapore is on, and the first trains should be up and running by 2026. The MOU was inked this afternoon, witnessed by PM Najib and his Singapore counterpart Lee Hsien Loong. The signing comes ahead of a legally binding bilateral agreement that will be signed by the end of this year. Both governments agreed that each will take responsibility for developing, constructing and maintaining the civil infrastructure and stations within their own countries. In Malaysia, the job will be undertaken by MyHSR Corporation, wholly owned by the Ministry of Finance Inc. In Singapore, it will fall to the Land Transport Authority. The rail link will cost between 50 billion and 60 billion ringgit. The joint project will call for an international tender next month to appoint a joint development partner to provide technical support on the project. Construction is scheduled to take place from 2018 to 2025.
It's going to be a bit tight, but we will do our level best.
The rail link was first announced by the Prime Ministers of both countries back in 2013. KL Mayor Amin Nordin apparently thinks that the sudden hike in parking rates isn't anything to fuss about. According to Bernama, the mayor thinks the increase is reasonable and fair as it has not been raised for 40 years. Referring to the new rates in the Central Business District, Amin reportedly said that the increase in the hourly parking charge from 80 cent to 2 ringgit in the first hour isn't a big deal and should by right be 5 ringgit. He reportedly went on to cite City Hall's survey, saying that KL's parking charges are among the cheapest in the world and that the rates are comparable to Bangladesh and Myanmar. The mayor reportedly added that he had no choice but to carry out the abrupt increase as the issue of congestion worsens in the capital. According to Amin, about 3.5 million private vehicles enter the city centre daily. There are only 45,000 available parking lots. IOI Corp has lost another major customer after RSPO suspended its sustainability certification in April. IOI, which ironically was one of the founding members of the palm oil watchdog, saw its membership frozen over allegations the group had illegally burned or cut down rainforests and peatland in Indonesia for plantations. According to environmental news website wongabay.com, US-based Cargill Inc. is the latest to have stopped buying palm oil from IOI. This is because IOI has yet to deliver a responsible sourcing policy or a detailed sustainability implementation plan to meet its requirements. IOI was one of the biggest suppliers of CSPO, or Certified Sustainable Palm Oil, until the suspension, after which Unilever, Mars and Kellogg reportedly decided to drop the palm oil supplier. Here's an update on the Khazana insurance takeover report. According to Reuters, the Sovereign Wealth Fund is teaming up with Canada's Sun Life Financial Inc. to take over the insurance business of billionaire Kwek Lin Chan's Hong Leong Financial Group. Citing two banking sources, the Newswire reports that Khazana and Sun Life are looking at making a joint offer for Hong Leong's 70% stake in Hong Leong Assurance and its 65% share in Hong Leong MSIG Takaful. Japan's Mitsui Sumitomo Insurance Co. holds the remaining stakes in both firms. The deal is valued at about 3 billion ringgit. Reuters says if it goes through, the takeover would allow Sun Life to expand further into Asian markets while giving Khazana a strong foothold in the insurance business. Perodua's brand new sedan, the Beza, may boost its sales volume, but the increase will likely be tame, especially in the near term. If you recall, the national car maker is reportedly looking to sell about 7,600 units of the Beza per month this year. MIDF thinks the target looks pretty aggressive, considering rival Proton only manages to sell per month around 3,000 to 3,500 units of the Saga, the Beza's main competitor. Not forgetting the Iris 1.3-litre model, the price of which rivals the Beza. MIDF says Proton only manages to sell about 500 of these super minis a month, and given the Beza's premium pricing, MIDF is not ruling out the cannibalization of Perodua's existing sales, particularly of the Myvi. Perodua sells about 6,000 to 6,500 units of the popular model. Plus, Proton is scheduled to release a sedan version of the Iris, as well as a replacement for the Saga by year-end, which could lead to buyers playing the wait-and-see game. The Perodua Beza opened for booking last Saturday. So far, MIDF says it has managed to garner bookings of 1,200 units.